This is down by the river. That's hawthorn in blossom on the other bank. Remember what the river was like in the winter? It's much lower now. The last few weeks haven't brought much rain at all. I've wanted to grow a weeping willow for quite a while, and around here seems like a perfect spot. Willows love wet conditions, hence you often see them running along rivers. And I thought, imagine one day having a picnic under a weeping willow by a river. It sounds idyllic, at least to me. Finally, I got round to taking some weeping willow cuttings. Obviously, for taking cuttings, the starting point is a weeping willow tree, and a friend very kindly let me take some cuttings from theirs. In cutting them, I took maybe 30-40 centimetres off the end of the branches, quite rough and ready, and I didn't worry too much about the angle of the cut or exactly where the cut was relative to leaf nodes. I should say I took the cuttings back in February before the leaves were out. Willow's so good at rooting you can probably get away with it any time of year, but I decided to do it when the tree is dormant, as the cuttings won't have the stress of water loss from the leaves. Into a bag and back home. What to do next? I tried two ways of preparing the stems. Option one, some went straight into a light compost, light because I'd mixed in some perlite. No rooting powder, I just trimmed the branches, stuck them in. It's always nice when the cat finds you. He's getting old now, so isn't outside as much, but his character is still the same. He can't resist a game. I guess I'm the same. I'll show you later on how these ones worked out. So that's option one, soil. Option two, put the stems in water. Here they're in a milk bottle. Initially these were in the kitchen, but I worried that they might be getting too warm, so moved them out into the porch. I haven't tried outside, that's probably a more natural option, but the point is they all worked and they're quite tough and determined to grow roots. The advantage of the water method is you can watch the roots grow. They start off as little white specks appearing on the stems and then gradually elongate. It's quite fun to watch. The disadvantage is that there's a little more work involved. Once the roots have grown, you have to transplant the stems into pots, and that's probably not great for the roots. The tiny hairs on them at least will be damaged, but again, they all grew well, so it really comes down to the time and effort for potting up. A few weeks later, they're all doing well. I'll probably keep them in pots for the rest of the year, maybe splitting them up into their own pots once they become dormant in the autumn or winter. Otherwise, the garden has been really beautiful in recent weeks. After months of grey and dull green, it's been almost overwhelming to have so much in flower. The cherries, apple, plum, pear, hawthorn, daffodils. Rather than sharing all that here, I'm going to leave this as being just about willow cuttings and save spring for the next video, but it is coming. For now, thanks very much for watching and catch you soon.